Hello viewers and welcome to the second day of the Madras meeting 2023-24, Saturday 7th October 2023. Race number 1, the Stockwell Handicap Division 2 for horses rated 20 to 45 in class 4, 0 to 19 eligible, distance 1100 meters. Number 1 is ACO. ACO ran once during the last UT racing season, that was in race number 108, run over 1200 meters, where SEO ran 5th. The winner of this race was Morissette. Number 2 is Happiness. This filly ran 6 times during the last UT racing season and was on board on 4 occasions, including a win, which was in race number 72, run over 1200 meters, where Happiness won this race by a comfortable margin of 5 3/4 lengths, and this is race number 120, where Happiness finished 5th, 2-0. Number 3, Seattle Blue. Seattle Blue has had benefit of 2 outings during the last UT racing season, and on both the occasions, Seattle Blue finished on board. Race number 104 finished 3rd to Naughty Wonder, and subsequent outing won the race by a margin of 6.5 lengths. Number 4 is King Roger. King Roger has benefit of 1 run during the current Madras racing season. Ran in race number 8, where King Roger finished 8th. The winner of this race was Masterpiece. Number 5, Miss Boss. Miss Boss has benefit of 2 runs during the last UT racing season, and on both the occasions, Miss Boss failed to finish on board. Initial outing was in race number 69, where Miss Boss finished 9th out of 10 runners. Danny's Girl won this race, and subsequent outing, race number 119, run over 1200 meters. Miss Boss finished 5th to the Rebel. Number 6, War Emblem. War Emblem has had benefit of 2 outings during the last UT racing season. Initial outing, race number 58, where War Emblem won the race by a margin of 1.5 lengths, beating Current View. And this is race number 113 that we are looking at, run over 1400 meters, where War Emblem finished 6th to Air Marshal. Number 7, Fashionista. Fashionista ran thrice during the last UT racing season and was placed just once. This is race number 93, where Fashionista finished 2nd, 3.5 lengths behind Velunachia. That's number 7, Fashionista. Number 8, Stern Maiden. Stern Maiden has benefit of 4 runs during the last UT racing season. Initial 2 outings, Stern Maiden finished 4th. Race number 12 finished 4th. Race number 57 also finished 4th, and subsequent outing could not finish on board. And this is race number 112, where Stern Maiden finished 9th out of 10 runners. Race number 2, the Stockwell Handicap Division 1 for horses rated 20 to 45 in class 4, 0 to 19 eligible, distance 1100 meters. Number 1 is Cuban Pete. Cuban Pete has benefit of 4 outings during the last UT racing season, and on all the 4 occasions, Cuban Pete failed to finish on board. This is race number 114 that we're looking at, where Cuban Pete finished 8th out of 9 runners. Undeniable won this race. Number 2 is Sheer Rocks. Sheer Rocks ran 3 times during the last UT racing season and was on board on 2 occasions. Race number 1, run over 1200 meters, finished 2nd to Santa Marina Star, and in 2000 guineas, race number 33, that was where Sheer Rocks finished 4th to Time and Tide. This is race number 76, where Sheer Rocks finished 5th to Celeste. Number 4 is King Sun. King Sun has benefit of 2 runs during the last UT racing season. A winner in the initial outing, that was in race number 37 by a margin of 1.5 lengths, beating Multiwave, and this is race number 108, where King Sun finished 6th to Morissette. Number 5, Naughty Wonder. Naughty Wonder has benefit of 3 runs, and all the 3 occasions Naughty Wonder was on board. Initial outing was in race number 2, where Naughty Wonder finished second to Royal Icon and was withdrawn in the 1000 guineas. Race number 72 finished second to Happiness, and this is race number 104, where Naughty Wonder won the race by a margin of 2 1/4 lengths. Number 6 is Preakness. Preakness ran 4 times during the last Madras racing season, and on all the 4 occasions Preakness was on board, including a win in race number 174, and here in Ooty in race number 34 Preakness finished 9th, last in the field. Star Symbol was the winner of this race. Number 7 is Supreme Grandeur. Supreme Grandeur ran 6 times during the last Madras racing season and was on board on 3 occasions, including a win in race number 11, that was where Supreme Grandeur won by a margin of 4.5 lengths. And here in race number 120, Supreme Grandeur finished 3rd in a race that was run over 1300 meters. Anzio was the winner of this race. Number 8 is Dazzling Princess. Dazzling Princess has had the benefit of 4 outings during the last Ooty racing season and was on board on 2 occasions. Race number 51 finished 3rd to Zuccardi. Subsequent outing, race number 91, finished 9th, and this is race number 95, where Dazzling Princess finished 4th to Wood Art. Race number 3, the Baron Handicap, for horses rated 20 to 45, 3 years old only, in class 4, 0 to 19, eligible distance 1400 meters. Number 1, Felix. Felix ran on the opening day of the Madras racing season in race number 2 and came out and finished second to Vijaya. Vijaya won by a margin of neck. Quite a fight Felix gave to Vijaya, but in the end Vijaya prevailed by a margin of neck. Number 2 is Fortune Chakram. Fortune Chakram just ran once during the last Ooty racing season. That was in race number 31, where Fortune Chakram finished 6th out of 8 runners. Multi Crown was the winner of this race, won by a margin of 5.5 lengths. Number 3 is Vision Quest. Vision Quest has a benefit of 1 run during the last Ooty racing season. In race number 64, that was where Vision Quest finished at the wrong end of the field. Starkova was the winner of this race, won by a comfortable margin of 7 lengths. Number 4 is Sean. Sean ran thrice during the last Bangalore season, and initial 2 outings Sean was placed 3rd in race number 66, placed 3rd. Race number 111 also was placed 3rd to Truth, and this is race number 192, where Sean finished 6th out of 7 runners. Number 4, Sean. Number 5 is Mary's Boy Child. Mary's Boy Child last outing was at Bangalore in race number 122. This is what we're looking at, where Mary's Boy Child finished 10 out of 11 runners. Galahad was the winner of this race. Number 7, Mahadevi. Mahadevi has had the benefit of 3 outings during the last Ooty racing season, I beg your pardon, and on all the 3 occasions Mahadevi was 5th. Race number 61 finished 5th, race number 92 finished 5th, and this is race number 103. Winner of this race was Cloudy Hills, and we are looking at horse number 8, Salome. Salome has had benefit of 3 outings during the last Bangalore season, where Salome failed to finish on board. This is race number 176 that we are looking at, where Salome finished 7th. The winner of this race was Queen of Kiev. Race number 4, the Baron Handicap Division 1, handicap for maiden horses 3 years old only, rated 20 to 45 in class 4, 0 to 19, eligible distance 1400 meters. Number 1 is Call Me. Call Me has had benefit of 2 outings during the last Bangalore season, race number 93, the initial outing where Call Me finished 4th, and this is race number 116 where Call Me finished 2nd to Rainbow Dance. Number 2 is Rinello. Rinello ran on the opening day of the Madras racing season. Race number 2, this is what we are looking at, where Rinello finished 3rd. The winner of this race was Vijaya, won this race by a margin of neck, beating Felix. Number 3, Aurora Borealis. Number 4, Flurry Heart. We are looking at 2 horses. Number 3, Aurora Borealis, ran 6 times during the last Ooty racing season and was on board on 5 occasions, and in this race, race number 121, Aurora Borealis finished 4th to Voyager, while number 4, Flurry Heart, also ran 6 times, 5 times on board at this race, finished 3rd. Number 5 is Larado. Larado has benefit of 2 outings during the last Ooty racing season, and on both the occasions, Larado was placed 7th. Race number 3 finished 7th to Seminole Win, and this is race number 37. It was pouring that time where Larado finished 7th to King Sun. Number 8 is Jazara. Jazara ran once during the Bangalore racing season, and in this race, race number 24, Jazara finished 6th. The winner of this race was Golden Peaks. Race number 5, the Sir Hercules Handicap. This is for horses rated 40 to 65 in class 3, 20 to 39 eligible, distance 1400 meters. Number 1, Royal Baron. Royal Baron won a race in Ooty and was placed on 3 occasions, and here in Madras on the opening day in race number 7 finished 5th out of 8 runners. God's Plan won this race by a margin of a long neck. Number 2 is Renegade. We are looking at Renegade, ran on the opening day of the Madras racing season in race number 4, where Renegade was placed 6th in a race that was run over 1200 meters. Speculation won this race by a margin of 1.5 lengths. Number 3, Swarga. Number 5, Helen of Troy. We are looking at 2 horses in this frame. Number 3, Swarga, ran on 4 occasions during the last Ooty racing season, was placed thrice, including a win in race number 24. Subsequently, in race number 66, finished 3rd. In race number 114, this is what we are looking at, finished 4th to Undeniable, while number 5, Helen of Troy, also has had 4 outings, 2 wins, and in this race, placed 5th. Number 4 is Gutsy. Gutsy ran 3 times during the last Ooty racing season. Race number 72, the initial outing, placed 3rd to Happiness, and 2 back-to-back wins subsequently. Race number 92 won this race by a margin of long neck, beating Clockwise, and this race, race number 109, won by a margin of 3 3/4 lengths, beating Happiness. Number 6 is Seminole Win. Seminole Win ran in Hyderabad in race number 63. That was the Phillies Trial Stakes, run over 1600 meters and finished 6th. Livermore was the winner of this race. Race number 6, the Smarty Jones Handicap, for horses rated 40 to 65 in class 3, 20 to 39 eligible, distance 1200 meters. Number 1, Diamond and Pearls. Number 3, Greenwich. We are looking at 2 horses here. Number 1, Diamond and Pearls, ran on the opener of the Madras racing season, race number 4, and finished 3rd to Speculation, while number 3, Greenwich, finished 2nd. Number 2 is Offshore Breeze. Offshore Breeze ran 3 times during the last Ooty racing season and was on board on 2 occasions. Race number 98 finished 2nd to Amber Lightning, and this is race number 124, run over 1200 meters, where Offshore Breeze finished 4th to Andorra. Number 4, Rhiannon. Number 5, Zuccardi. We are looking at 2 horses. Number 4 is Rhiannon, ran on the opener of the Madras racing season. Race number 5 finished 5th to Montalina, while number 5, Zuccardi, won a race in Ooty, race number 51, and here in Madras, in race number 5, finished 8th. Number 6 is Fiat Justicia. Fiat Justicia ran 3 times during the last OT racing season and won a race number 57, run over 1200 meters, and subsequent outing. This is race number 98, where Fiat Justicia finished 9th out of 10 runners. Amber Lightning was the winner of this race. Number 7 is Sonic Dash, ran twice during the last OT racing season, and on both the occasions Sonic Dash was on board. Initial outing was in race number 29, where Sonic Dash finished 4th to Augusta, and here in race number 86 Sonic Dash finished 9 1/4 lengths behind Royal Baron. Number 8, Bertha. Bertha ran 3 times during the last OT racing season and was on board on 2 occasions. Race number 27, the 1000 guineas, was 3rd to Something Royal, and this is race number 108, where Bertha finished 3rd to Morisset. Race number 7, the Doncaster Handicap Division 2. Handicap for horses rated 20 to 45 in class 4, 4 years old and over, 0 to 19 eligible, distance 1200 meters. We're looking at number 1, Lebua. Lebua ran 3 times during the last OT racing season and was on board just once. That was in race number 51, where Lebua finished 2nd to Zuccardi, and this is race number 125, where Lebua finished 7th to Catadin. Number 2, Great Spirit. Great Spirit ran 6 times during the last Madras racing season and was on board on a couple of occasions, including a win that was in race number 151, and here in race number 193 at Madras finished 2nd to Dazzling Princess. Number 3, Bohemian Star. A consistent performer, Bohemian Star ran 4 times during the last OT racing season and was on board on all the 4 occasions. Race number 4 finished 4th. Race number 36 finished 2nd to Jack Richer. Race number 71 also finished 2nd to Royal Icon, and subsequent outing came out and won the race. That was race number 96. Number 4, Zenetta. Zenetta ran on the opener of the Madras racing season. The first race that was where Zenetta came out and won this race by a margin of 1 1/4 lengths, beating Kikata. Number 5, Star of Liberty. Star of Liberty has had the benefit of 3 runs during the last OT racing season, and on all the 3 occasions Star of Liberty failed to finish on board. This is race number 95 that we are looking at, where Star of Liberty finished at the wrong end of the field. The winner of this race was Wood Art, run over 1200 meters. Number 6 on the card is Emperor Charmavat. Emperor Charmavat has benefit of 3 runs during the last OT racing season. Initial outing race number 1 finished 6th to Santa Marina Star. Subsequent outing race number 87 won the race by a margin of 5 3/4 lengths, beating Kikata, and this is race number 105 that we're looking at, where Emperor Charmavat finished 6th to Sheer Elegance. Number 7, A Wink and a Smile. A Wink and a Smile only run at the OT racing season. That was in race number 23, where A Wink and a Smile finished 9th out of 10 runners. Speculation was the winner of this race, won by a margin of 9 1/2 lengths. Number 8 is Magical Wave. Magical Wave has benefit of 4 runs during the last OT racing season and was on board just once. This is race number 95 that we're looking at, where Magical Wave finished 2nd. The winner of this race was Wood Art. Race number 8, the Doncaster Handicap Division 1, for horses rated 20 to 45 in class 4, 4 years old and over, 0 to 19 eligible, distance 1200 meters. Number 1 is Santa Marina Star. Santa Marina Star ran 3 times during the last OT racing season and was on board on 2 occasions. Initial outing, the opener of the OT racing season, was a winner. That was race number 1. Subsequent outing, race number 34, finished 3rd to Star Symbol, and here in race number 66 finished 5th to Andorra. Number 2 is Empress Royal. Empress Royal ran 4 times during the last OT racing season, and on all the 4 occasions Empress Royal failed to finish on board. This is race number 86 that we are looking at, run over 1600 meters, where Empress Royal finished 7th out of 8 runners. Royal Baron won this race by a margin of 9 1/4 lengths. Number 3 is Shah's Comrade. Shah's Comrade has benefit of 3 runs during the last OT racing season, and on all the 3 occasions Shah's Comrade failed to finish on board. This is race number 125 that we are looking at, where Shah's Comrade finished 8th out of 10 runners. The winner of this race was Kataden. Number 4 is Wonderful. Wonderful ran during the last Madras racing season. Race number 82 finished 5th to Sheer Elegance, and this is race number 124, where Wonderful finished at the wrong end of the field. The winner of this race was George Everest. Number 5 is Emperor Ashoka. Emperor Ashoka has benefit of 3 runs during the last OT racing season, and on all the 3 occasions Emperor Ashoka failed to finish on board. This is race number 91 that we are looking at, run over 1200 meters, where Emperor Ashoka finished 8th out of 10 runners. The winner of this race was Star Lab. Number 6 is Next. Next also has benefit of 3 runs during the last OT racing season. Next was on board just once, that was in race number 15, finished 3rd to Senora Bianca, and here in race number 99 finished 8th out of 9 runners. Lady Royal won this race by a margin of 4 1/2 lengths. Number 7 is Choice. Choice has had benefit of 4 runs during the last OT racing season, and coincidentally Choice on all the 4 occasions finished 3rd. Race number 17 finished 3rd, race number 55 finished 3rd, race number 89 finished 3rd, and race number 105 also finished 3rd to Sheer Elegance. And finally, number 8, Trump Baby. Trump Baby runs after a long layoff. This is the last Madras racing season that we are looking at, where Trump Baby won a race number 105, and here in race number 206 finished 2nd to Star Lab.